Hello everyone, this is Ashley from ofwhimsyboutique.com. Welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to decorate a Valentine's canvas. It's going to be fairly simple. First I'm going to paint the canvas, which is an 8x10 by the way. I'm going to keep it with the 10 inches going long ways and 8 inches going horizontally. So I'm going to paint the background of this canvas with this lovely milky white cream color. This is definitely one of my go-to colors, as you can see. Most of it is gone. I got this at Hobby Lobby, but feel free to use whatever cream color, or use a pink or red color, whatever you feel that you want to do. So I'm going to paint the background with this paintbrush, just a 2-inch simple paintbrush. You can see it's gotten a lot of use. So I'm just going to paint that. I shouldn't really need to be washing a bunch, but I have water in my mug just in case. Here's a couple of the papers I'm going to be punching the butterflies out from. This is my Mind's Eye Lost and Found Record It. I got this super cheap at craftystills.com, just because it's a pass line, and so they give reduced or like discounts on that. But here, if I can get it without the glare, you can see some of the colors, and there's really pretty light pinks and reds and things like that. And it has that cream color in it, so that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm also going to be using this DIY shop paper pad from American Crafts. I can't remember where I got this, but I love anything that has like book pages and notes and things like that. So I saw this and I was like, I have to have this. So I got this, and $6 is pretty, good for this size of paper pad. So that's about one of the going rates. And then to punch out the butterflies, I'm going to be using this Fisker punch. You like squeeze it. Mine, I think, is a little broken. So when I punch down, you'll see I have to kind of hold it up here for it to punch. But this one's like a 1.5 inch, I believe. Somewhere around there. I don't remember the dimensions, but you can use any size that you want. If you use a smaller size, you'll probably have to punch out more to fill up the canvas, depending on the design you do. So let's get started. So I poured some paint onto the canvas, and I took my brush and I started giving it a nice coat. I only did one coat because my color is so light. You might want to do more than one coat if you're doing like a darker red color, or even pink if it's on the darker side, so you make sure that you have a nice even coat. So I just painted all the edges and made sure all my brush strokes were going in the same direction. If you don't want brush strokes, you're more than welcome to use a foam brush to minimize it, but this is just what I had on hand. So after I made sure all my edges were smooth and all the paint strokes were going the same direction, I took my heat gun tool and I started to dry it because I didn't want to wait for it to air dry. If you don't have this, you could use a hairbrush, but not a hairbrush, excuse me. You can use a hair dryer, or a heat gun tool, whichever works, or you can let it air dry and come back to it later. So after I finish this, I'm going to go and punch my butterflies out of my papers that I pick out. Okay, so I think these are the colors I'm going to be using, or papers, not colors. I already told you the colors I'm going to be using. For this one, when I'm punching out the butterflies, I'm going to try and stay away from the details and just use like the book paper. But yeah, here you can see a smorgasbord of the colors I'm going to be trying to use. So I'm just going to take these and I'm going to punch them. So, excuse me, I'm going to show you. Let's see here, I kind of want this one centered. So, that looks about centered. So you have to like press down on the top and pull this up for it to pop out. But still easier than me trying to hand cut this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna punch out a bunch of butterflies because again I don't know my design I'm trying to do. So I'm just gonna kind of do this and I'll just fast forward. So here I started laying out the butterflies evenly, but the more I did that, I didn't quite like that. So I just started randomly applying butterflies, just making sure that I didn't have any too many dark colors together and too many light colors together, that they were all like broken up and there was like some cream colors and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so when you make this, you can do the random or you could try the pattern. It's really up to you and what your style is. Um, so just have fun with it. So here, after I got the layout that I liked, I started gluing down the butterflies in place. And then you'll also see me cutting some foam strips, and that's to kind of give it like a 3D pop. I'm cutting them in half to fit on the butterflies. So this will just kind of pop it up and give me that extra 3D layered look that I'm going for. It's finished, yay! And it turned out a whole lot better than I was expecting. And I love the look of the butterflies. They look like they're flying off the canvas. This is going to make a great addition to my Valentine's Day mantle decorations. I hope you have fun making this. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you liked this video, make sure to thumbs it up. And follow me on my blog, ofwhimsyboutique.com.